welcome back to another vlog. It's Monday morning, and this week, for the first time since the start of March, I'm going to race. So it's just a little inter-club meet, but I'm very keen to get back out there and sort of see where we're at. We've been in off-season officially now since the middle of March, when we went into lockdown and they cancelled national championships and everything else. Up here in Queensland, because we're having really good luck with coronavirus, we're basically back to some sort of new normal. We still do have to social distance, and they ask you to wear a mask if you're feeling unwell, just all that sort of stuff. But because of that, we're actually able to compete. You have to nominate ahead of time, like quite a bit ahead of time. So nominations for this Saturday actually closed last Thursday, and it's Monday and the start list has just come out. You also have to register any people who'll be coming to watch you run, which is, not just run, but also like throw, just generally compete, which is new because generally speaking, in the past, all that you've had to do is they've just had to turn up. There's never been any sort of register. And look, it makes sense, and it's not a problem. And I believe you can, while nominations for competing actually closed, last Thursday, I believe you can nominate people to attend pretty much up until the last minute. And that's just so that if, anything happens and there is a coronavirus case, that list can just be given to Queensland Health, who can then go about contact tracing and contacting people and let them know there's the chance that they've been, exposed to corona, which, I'm happy about that. I don't want to actually get it and find out weeks later that potentially I could have known weeks before that and had some form of treatment. So it is Monday morning. I am at work. I've done a little bit. I just needed to take a break, so I thought I'd start the vlog off. I think I have a corporate services meeting later on today. And I think that's really it. I have some reporting to do up, so I'm just sort of finalising that now. Did a load of washing this morning. That was very exciting, but I'll need to sort out what I'm going to wear on the weekend, just so that sort of stuff's set there and I'm not sort of, running around on Saturday deciding what to wear. I'm just focused on running well. And we will check in later. Wednesdays a little bit. I sort of realized that I didn't really need to be going into the gym on a Wednesday, because all I do is like a little bit of stretching, and because I'm there and I have time to kill, I usually walk on the treadmill and watch something on YouTube or stream something. So I was like, guess what, I could sleep a little bit later and get up and do all those activities at home. So it's a little after 7 now. I'm heading to the office. I'm probably just going to start work a bit earlier and finish a bit earlier, so I'm not so rushed and not home as late as I usually am on a Wednesday. I didn't really vlog anything yesterday. I'm I'm sorry. It was just one of those days where nothing genuinely happened and nothing exciting happened. I did go out to the gym at my usual time a bit before 11, and I wanted to get some video footage there, but the gym was packed. I'm not really sure why, and usually there's like a few people there, and even if it is busy, it's usually like the treadmills and like the stretching area that's busy. But this time, like the area where I'm in with all the free weights and the lifting platforms was packed. So yeah, I couldn't really get any footage. Work for the day. I'm heading over to UQ to train. I did not feel like getting changed at work, so I'll just get changed from over there. I left a little bit earlier than I usually do, just because I was done, and I was like, yeah, what's the point in sitting here? I can go out and be productive in other areas of my life. It's a good day. I'm just thinking back, I spent most of the day finalizing stuff for the vehicles, so now I've sent that off to my general manager. And I'm a bit nervous because this one was like 100% me as a project from go to woe, whereas normally I run it, but I'm told very specifically how to do things and how to present documents to senior staff, whereas this one, it was just like all me. And my general manager, he is a lovely, very intelligent, very busy man, so he doesn't really like to do a lot of reading. Whereas this is the sort of project where you've got to dig down into the analysis. And also I'm very aware that I'm accountable for this decision. If I say my recommendation is X and it costs the company money, yeah, so I'm trying to be as transparent as possible, and that gets a bit wordy. So I sort of put together a bunch of documents, and then I did a summation in the email and was like, these are my 3 key points, one of my 3 key recommendations. I sent them to him, and I CC'd in HR because HR and I will need to work on the policy. Sorry, I had to move the camera. It kept slipping down off the dashboard. It's not clicking into the thing correctly. So yeah, but yeah, as I was like finishing up sending that email, I was a bit like, oh, what's next? Because there is stuff I need to do, but I sort of don't want to do it until next week for some of it, because I want to do it a slightly different way, and I'll need my day-to-day manager's permission to do it that way. Ooh, and that motorcyclist was just about knocked off. That was scary. So yeah, and then HR sent me an email and they're like, hey, you have a way with words, ha ha ha. More like, I just developed their plan of action. He's like, can you work on this wording? Oh my goodness, there is a crash ahead. It's going to take a while to get to training at Chesley Street. Oh my God, that's ages. Anyway, so tomorrow I'll be working on policy stuff, which is good. It's kind of the field I like. Oh my, sorry, motorcyclist, yeah. So yeah, I won't be going into the office tomorrow. There's just like, staff are only in for a half day, and I don't really, because I live a little bit outside the city, I don't like to come into the office and then take like 40 minutes to get home and then start again. I'd rather just be in one place. Yeah, and look, stuff changes. It might change overnight, so it's like, I know I'll be at the office all day, so I'm just gonna do that. So it'd be nice. I just had to come down one day this week. now Thursday. Just thinking back to training last night. Oh yeah, so I was thinking it'd be just like a smaller session with lots of starts and whatnot, getting me ready for like Saturday, because I'm going to run a 100 and a 400. It was not that. It was, we did do blocks. We went out of blocks over 300 meters. But it was good because I was like, oh, hey, you know, I'm racing on Saturday, right? And my coach was very much like, yes, but it's not like nationals or anything. You don't need to peak for it. And I'm like, that's a good point. I've kind of been building up the race in my head on Saturday, but it's not. It's really just like part of training. It's just that this week, instead of running hills, I have the opportunity to go out and run a 400 as a training run, just one max rep hit out to see where I am, and that's really helped frame it for me. So yeah, so anyway, we did some 300s and they were good, and then we did a 150 over hurdles, which is good. We're just starting to touch base with the hurdles again, and it's nice. Definitely, it's just definitely nice to sort of be like, okay, it's good you've done like months and months of flat, longer work, and now we're introducing a lot more lactic into the sessions, and it's going to be painful, but also you need to prepare yourself because soon there's going to be lots of lactic with hurdles. So today, as you can see, I am just working from home. The more I thought about it, it just made sense, not only from like a recovery for the weekend sort of perspective, but because in the office today, people are really only in until lunchtime, and then I have to pack up and go home anyway, and that's just tiring. I will be going out to the gym, like an hour, maybe like half an hour. I'm just working on a few things for work, obviously, because they expect me to work when I'm at work. I do physio tomorrow. I'm very, very, very excited because my Achilles is just aching, and it's just aching, and it's just aching like in there. So it's just a thing. I just need to get it like properly looked at. But also I've had like I tore the insertional muscle on my hamstring, and that's been really stiff and sore, but that's because we're doing more sort of speed work now, and it just doesn't like that. It just needs to be babied a little bit more, and the physio will loosen it up and he'll give me exercises to do. And I think that's why the Achilles is pulled, because it's kind of all that side of my body. Guys, it's Friday now, and it's a little bit before 11. I've been at work, been next door in the office for like since 7 a.m. so for about 3 or 4 hours. So I'm just taking a little break because I cannot look at Excel sheets or respond to emails in a positive manner without taking a break. I'm just putting away some washing that I did yesterday, and I'll probably pack my bag for I was going to say my session, but for my race tomorrow, just so it's all out of the way and done. I also have been sorting through my clothes slowly, and I'm going to give away a bunch of clothes, so I'm going to put them into bags so I can just sort of drop those off to Lifeline or somewhere in the coming days. So yeah, today's pretty much just a very chilled, relaxed Friday. That's usually how it is. Just before lunch, I'll go out and do a bit of a warm up. I don't want to say it's like a pre-comp because it's not like a pre-comp. I'll probably just go for like a quick walk, about 50% of what I usually do in the afternoon with my mother, and sort of just do a bit of that so the body's warm, and then just do some drills, some stride throughs, and I want to do some hurdle stuff just so get the hip flexors firing and sort of just any tightness up and around this area, the hurdle drills will get rid of. I have physio at 3:30. I guess we will chat later. I'll let you know what the physio says.